Hey guys, and welcome back to Deku Tarot and to your weekly tarot and astrology for April 20th through the 26th of 2020. So before we get into the tarot, we're going to go over the astrology. And I just want to say thank you for all of your support. Thank you for all of my subscribers. Thank you guys so much. If you haven't, do make sure to subscribe. Do make sure to check out your monthlies as well as your weeklies for your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. And if you do want to book a private reading, all my information is below in my description box where it always is. And I am taking 20% off of all of my readings at this time due to the coronavirus, so check that out, guys. And also I have some information down there on how to get a good chunk of change off of Truly Divine's astrology and numerology analysis reports, which I will mention again at the end, okay? So let's get into this week here. It is the first week of Sun in Taurus. Yay! Happy birthday to all of my Tauruses. It's my birthday week, so I'm pretty excited. I put on my big hoops for this reading. So let's talk about this here. We also have the new moon in Taurus this week. That's going to be pretty big. I might even do a separate video on it. And we're starting off the week here with Monday 4/20, which I will be putting a really special and interesting video out that is quite divergent from my normal content, so check that out, guys. So Monday is 4/20, and we are starting the week off with the moon in Aries here. It's going to be a lot more energy. Our energy is going to be a lot more, jacked up. We're going to be wanting to do a lot of things. We're going to be feeling a lot more confident. We also have the sun again entering Taurus. Depending on what you think, I guess, because it's a leap year, some people have told me. So thank you again in the comments for those of you who answered my question on that. Because I was like, it always starts on 4/20. Why is it on 4/19 this year? And there was differing things on the internet and in books, so I was a little bit confused as to what was going on with the start of Taurus season. But apparently it's starting on the 19th because of the leap year. So there we go. Again, thanks for the answers on that. I don't know everything. With the sun entering Taurus on 4/19, 4/20, whatever, we have this productive, practical, pragmatic, grounded, earthy, health-conscious energy that we're going to be, more enjoying cleaning, making our homes brighter, more comfortable, looking also for new ways in terms of how to relax and enjoy things more, how to enjoy work more, how to enjoy our playtime and relaxation time more, and really get the most out of it, how to slow down while still being productive, okay? So we also have the moon in Aries sextiling Saturn in Aquarius that day, bringing up this sense of responsibility, which makes us also, again, really highly assertive in terms of pursuing our goals with deliberation. On Tuesday, the 21st, what am I saying, the 21st? It's my birthday. I got a little excited there. That's my birthday, so happy birthday to me on the 21st. I'm turning 26. Over the 25th, first quarter of life hump, so it's going to be a little weird for me. We have the sun in Taurus squaring Saturn in Aquarius, so there's going to be this sense of overconfidence masking our uncertainty and limitations, and obstacles might crop up. We have another couple of interesting sextiles, moon in Aries sextiling Venus in Gemini, moon in Aries sextiling Mars in Aquarius, and the moon in Aries conjunct Mercury in Aries, which is interesting because they're both in Aries. So mentally, we're going to be really active there, and in terms of judgment, we're going to have really good judgment, and it might be some pretty decent energy for starting or working practically on business matters there. Wednesday the 22nd, we have the new moon in Taurus, and that's going to bring up some big energies. Let me just get my notes on that, actually. So I have quite a few, but I don't want to overburden you with it because I'm going to do a separate video. But it is pretty interesting because it is the fixed earth Taurus. This is the first new moon in a fixed earth or a fixed sign here of the new astrological year. So it's got this really Empress type energy, as I associate with Taurus if you watch my tarot videos a lot. And it's going to really have you looking at, any paradigms that we've really needed to liberate ourselves from. So anything, in terms of our belief that we're liberating ourselves and tying this belief into buying things, ideas, living that certain life, having that apartment, living there. If I buy this makeup, I'm going to be super beautiful. Things like that influencers, social media says that we must consume. This full moon here, new moon. What did I write? Full moon. New moon will really ask you, is that really true here? And does that really fulfill you? Does that make you truly whole and liberated? So consumption does not equal liberation. liberation, and that's going to be a huge wake-up call for a lot of people, and I know I've been feeling it. So I've even kind of, you know, stepped, even though, like, you know, I don't know if I'm an influencer or what, I don't consider myself that, but I've kind of stepped back from social media in some bigger ways, just because I think it's, a lot of it is so fake, and it's so, you can get, I don't know, just, I'll talk about that more in the new moon in Taurus video, so stick around for that, or keep an eye out on that, because that's a big conversation I definitely want to have with you guys as well. You know, what we feel obligated to do and be in terms of social media, because we're chasing, again, this wholeness that this new moon in Taurus is really going to have us look at and say, does that really make you feel whole? No. There's also going to be this Saturn square with Aquarius, Saturn and Aquarius square, so that's going to be interesting. And again, we'll talk more about the Taurus new moon, because it'll be a really good time for a lot of, you know, again, new beginnings, looking at practicality in terms of work here, and especially because Uranus is in Taurus, and it's making some interesting aspects there as well, and having some conversations with Uranus in Taurus and the moon in Taurus. It's gonna, again, have us really being able to break some negative patterns and help us direct and focus towards things that we really want to happen, and have us looking again at what is our true nature and being a lot more true in terms of that, and that'll help us, again, pick what we want to manifest, pick where we're going. So I know that's a lot to digest in terms of astrology, so I won't burden you for the rest of the week here. On the 25th, we have Pluto retrograding, so that's going to be pretty big. There's going to be a lot of intense and complex energy hanging really heavy around this time, and we're not going to be as open and direct about our desire for control during this Pluto retrograde, okay? And that lasts all the way until October 4th. So let's just leave this all here, because that's a lot of astrology, and you can definitely check out White Light Astrology. I really love his little weekly overviews, so check those out as well if you want to look more and learn more about the astrology that's happening right now and how it's really playing out in the world around us, on a global scale. It's pretty interesting, and I really like the way that he does that, so check him out. Anyways, guys, let's get into your weekly tarot reading. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We're using the Gustav Klimt deck here, and we're going to check out what your week has in store, okay? April 20th to 26th for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Be sure to check out your monthly, guys, for a more comprehensive overview, more spiritual, kind of flowing overview of the whole month for you. Ooh. Interesting week so far. We'll take that. Oh, hell yeah, we'll take that. Let's look at love, romance, relation. Ooh, heck yeah. We're actually going to take them both. And a card of advice for you. I like it. I like it. There's a lot of earthy advice this week. All right. So your theme here is moving on, moving forward, moving away from troubled times, difficulties, especially mental, instability, problems, fighting. If you've been in fights with people, if you felt at odds, if you felt lost, like you have also been defeated even. This is you moving away from something like that. It has you moving away from a troubled situation, troubled mental state. Even for a lot of you, I'm getting maybe depression, anxiety over the situation. There's a sense of really letting go this week and letting in, and I really like that for you guys. So set your eyes on new horizons and set them away from where you have been and where we are currently, okay? That's a really big message for you guys this week. Emotional, we have Nine of Swords reversed. So you're getting out of this really negative mental state, a place where maybe we've let our worries, our fears, our anxieties run a bit rampant and take us down the rabbit hole. We all have been there. I mean, I think this... I almost just called the whole pandemic a retrograde, but doesn't it kind of feel like a retrograde? It feels like a terrible Mercury retrograde. It feels like everything is retrograding right now. Let's all be honest. It's like, did we order an extra Mercury retrograde this year? Because it feels like all of 2020 is that, right? Ugh. Anyways, Nine of Swords reverse has you moving out of a place like that. Ooh, I'm getting an itchy nose, so I feel like you guys will resonate with me saying that. We have a sip of coffee so I don't sneeze. All right. But Nine of Swords reversed, again, is a really great place to be in mentally, just because you're really realizing that it's all in your head and that there's nothing to worry about, and you actually can move on from this without fear, without worry. There's a real sense of moving forward here and seeing things in a different place. You're not feeling imprisoned, you're not feeling ashamed, you're not feeling lost, broken. You're getting yourself out of those negative patterns, and again, those mental paradigms are breaking this week. Definitely check out the astrology in the beginning for a little bit more on that. And I will be trying to do a Taurus new moon video, just because I think it's really permeating this week and permeating the energy right now. It's pretty big, especially as a fixed sign new moon with its communications with Uranus and Taurus. It's going to be some really big shifts that are positive, that are good, but also have us really focusing on what we've been a little bit too scatterbrained crazy about. Career is great for you guys because it feels, again, like you're just seeing the light. You're happy, like, oh, at least I have this. I have some success here. You're getting some success in terms of money, finances, and career this week. There will be something to celebrate. Somebody might be helping you out. You might be getting that offer. You might be securing a situation in a really positive way, or getting, a raise, some extra money, something that is really, really helpful at this time and makes you feel like celebrating. Regardless of what it is, don't worry about career and work this week. You're seeing things clearly. Wonderful things are happening. There's celebration, and the happiest card in the deck. I mean, come on. So love and relationship here. Let's look at that, because that looks also really lovely. This is a nice week. Thank God. We're getting some nice energy, right? Thank God. Thank the goddess. You know what I mean? The stars and the Four of Wands are romance and love for you this week. So it's just going to feel fake fairy tale romance is what I feel when I get the stars and the Four of Wands, because Four of Wands feels like such an alignment, such a positive, connection between two people. Some people call it the twin flame card. I try not to focus too much on the whole twin flame thing. I think a lot of people get real confused about what that means, because people on YouTube just talk so much BS about it. It like makes me crazy. So just don't get too caught up in that. Twin flame stuff is messy, and I don't think it definitely does not mean that you're going to be in a healthy relationship. So if anything, it has indication that it's going to be difficult and unhealthy. So don't get too stuck up by the Four of Wands being twin flames and stuff like that. It could be if you're married or in a relationship living together. There's a lot of positive energy there. There's a lot of healing, of really coming together, seeing eye to eye, seeing a better future together, coming together in this cosmic communicative way. It just feels really great. Your energy is in sync. Things are great. We're looking on healing problems. There just feels like there's an ease, comfort, happiness, and reliability to this week that is just beautiful. And also this openness to change, transformation for a better and more peaceful coexistence. Oof, that was a really intense channeled message. Hope you guys I hope that hits home for you. And you're why did I almost just call that? Your advice and guidance for the week, I almost called the guidance, is the Page of Pentacles. Seeds that you plant now, and things that you have been maybe procrastinating on. It's time to start planting them. It's time to start putting effort and energy into them. I almost said the Queen of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles here is really, he's got something to offer. He's got this useful, energetic, I want to work for this and I want to make it happen kind of energy. It also can represent you or Virgo, or any earth sign really, but it is the essence of that earth energy. What seeds do you have to plant? What do you want to make materially happen? What kind of goals do you have that you really want to make a reality out of? So this is really amazing in terms of, your energy, and your guidance this week is really just moving forward and planting new seeds, putting energy and efforts into something that you really want to happen with conviction and confidence. So this is a really great week for you guys. Like, let's not even think too hard about it, right? Let's pull a Lynn V. Andrews Oracle deck card, okay, for a message of guidance and advice from your higher selves this week. Let me know if any of you out there have this deck. I have never met anyone else who has it, and I think it is just an incredible deck. I don't know where the hell it came from. But anyways, essence. Life is like school. We move through it learning many things, cloaking ourselves in environmental knowledge. You are on the warrior's path toward enlightenment. You must one day peel away accumulated knowledge like layers of an onion and move back into the source of your power. When contemplating a Zen garden, you find that the source of your power is the essence of the Great Spirit. We come onto this earth walk like a giant piece of smashed mirror, every one of us reflecting the light of our God. The experience of life is a process of piecing together these scrambled fragments into one great mandala, reflecting the one source of all being. Like the center of a cyclone, we sit at the point of stillness, the pandemonium of life circulating madly around us. Choose equilibrium, not frenzy. Live life from your center. The essence of you and the essence of the primal moving force of the universe are one. And that is really a deeply felt message. I don't know, it's like the backbone of this reading. So I really hope you resonated with that and enjoyed it, Capricorns. That was quite a powerful weekly for me. Have a wonderful and blessed week. Check out your monthlies, check out your weeklies. Make sure to subscribe, guys. If you want to book a reading, again, all that info is in the description box below. And I am taking 20% off of all of my readings right now, just to try to help people out and offer readings when maybe we can't pay as much. Do check out Truly Divine and their amazing astrology, compatibility, numerology analysis. They are incredible, and you can use my code Deku30 as many times as you want. You can send it to people. Again, they can use it multiple times. It's not just a one-time only code. But again, use Deku30 at Truly Divine to get 30% off of all of your astrology, compatibility, and numerology analysis. They are the most incredible analysis service in those areas that I've ever had, even getting readings and chart analysis through people and numerology analysis through people. Like, they're just amazing. So do check them out. I am just still so impressed by them. So do make sure to subscribe, guys. Make sure to share if you enjoyed it, and have a wonderful and blessed week ahead. Namaste, and happy birthday to everybody who is celebrating this week. Stay happy, stay healthy, and safe, my friends. Namaste.